Okay, while the people are waiting. Time to next Lily move is Max Lily moves. This takes up space in the undo, in each undo move. But maybe Ram is not so bad. Okay. And then when we max Lily movement groups, okay, and then when we make the Lily move in Lily movement group, we want to go sort manager.lily movement groups. Compare strings. All right, quick sort. Quick sort. How's it going, people? We're just programming a little bit before we play the game because I'm actually traveling tomorrow and I want to squeak this in. And while there's no viewers, we can make a little bit more progress on this. We're going to change the file version. Undo state file version 41. 41. Okay. We're just going to toast everything older. I just don't want to worry about it. Yeah, okay, we already do toast everything older. Okay, so save undo data. We probably have the note. No. Time. What is it called? Time to next Lily move. Okay. Instead, we're going to go and then for what is it called? Lily move. Time to next Lily move it. Let's just do that. Okay. And then here, same thing. Okay, you know what? Let's make that signed. Easy clap. Four. We should start the parabox, but we'll just do a couple more minutes. 4, 0 to, okay, wait. Lily, what's it called? Manager.lily movement groups. Record num lily moves equals trunk s8 manager.lily movement groups dot count. Okay, and then let me put a comment on the sort here. These must be sorted into consistent order so that undo records time to next lily move array is deserialized properly. Okay, cool. Now, see, always put a comment. It's so easy to lose information in cases like that. The power of the lamp will remind you by shining into the back of your head that you should comment lines like that about why you're sorting. Because otherwise I'm just sorting. Someone comes, they see this code. Oh, they're sorting. Let's speed up the program by not sorting. And it's like, no, dude, gotta sort. You gotta sort. Okay. Num lily moves is this, and then 4 lily moves -1. Oh, well, we'll just go, let's just do this. Okay. We're just not going to trunk because we're going to go, we're going to know that limit's in range, and we're going to say if limit is less, it really shouldn't be less than 0, but it's greater than this, log error, too many lily movement groups. Max is whatever, but we have whatever. This and limit. All right. And then limit equals 8. Or if limit okay, so we do that. Not 8. All right, let's just do this. Be good about it. All right, so we do that. We go for 0 to limit -1. Oh, actually, it equals manager dot lily movement groups it dot time to next See, this, I wanted to get it, the reason I'm doing this now is because I wanted to get it out of my head because it's been in my head for like a day and a half while I work on other things. And when you've got clerical work like this in your head, it's occupying space for other ideas to pop out, right? So I'm just getting rid of it. We're going to have to debug this later. I'm not going to try to make sure it works right now, but all right. So then we have the copy back in the other way. Okay, so if record.num lily moves is equal to manager dot lily movement groups dot count, otherwise log error in undo data is old level had whatever lily movement groups or undo data has whatever lily movement groups, but level has this many, right? And then these things. By the way, when you play some video game and it's all like janky and fucked up and cyberpunk shit is happening, it's because they don't program like this, where they think about what can go wrong and how to deal with it. All right. So, and we'll go, let's put it up real big. Like, you can program better than what gets those kind of results. All right. We'll do parabox in just this. I just wanted to finish this first. Lily movement groups.count. Then for moves -1 manager.lily movement groups dot time to next lily. Is it called that? Time to next lily move is dot time to next lily move it. Okay. Easy clap. Okay, I think that's it for now. Even if it doesn't compile, I don't care. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll fix that one because that's easy clap. It's it. Hey, it compiles. We're not going to test it. We're not going to test it because maybe inside one of these boxes. Good thing you're telling me this is out now. Okay. The game is not on my screen still. What is happening? Oh, it's under. It was little particles that we were seeing. All right. So the new trend in indie games is to start your game under Steam. Because nobody really wants to see the game. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. I want my monitor in a good place, though. All right. Here we go. Where even are we? It's been days since we played Patrick. Why are we way back here? There's one level that we haven't done. What even was this called? Transfer. Okay, transfer. Oh God, it's all this stuff. Okay, I need to sneak into the middle because I can't just walk into the middle, right? We know that. So I need to make a way to walk into the middle. I kind of don't understand. I'm sure I can't just do this, but I don't understand why. I don't even know why I'm putting that many. So what happens when I just try to push this in there? Oh, right. because like that doesn't help me at all. That's what happens. Well, wait. Oh, right. That's what happens. So the sneak, I think, is that this room is very wide, and these are 4 on the inside. Except also this is 5, which is how many blocks we have. Didn't I do this one already? Oh, maybe we didn't finish it. Yeah, okay, I remember now. I thought we did finish this one, though. Maybe we finished a similar one. Okay, it's been forever since I've played this. That's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. So if I remember right, I was trying to line him up here, and there was no way to push him without it collapsing in one direction or the other. So what we need, if we could be inside and push it out, right, so that we're in there and we go blah, right? Okay, how do we do that? Well, we're in here and we push those out. Actually, because this can't go in. So we do that. We do that. We do that. So why can't I just do this? Explain to me why I can't just do that. Let's find out. Oh, well, because of that problem. Okay, well, why can't I just do this? Why's it got to be hard? So if I do that, oh, because I can't walk in now. That's why. That's why I've got to reach 5, because the only place I can walk in is over here. Okay, I think we get it. Why can't I do this? So we go there, we go there, we put that box in there. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, now we put this pair box in that pair box. Okay, well, that's not good. So we kind of need to put this one in there first. Oh, I could just push it down. Yeah. Right? So we could go here. And there. Okay, now the problem is this still isn't good enough because we're going to go out, out. See, this is hosed actually. Oh, but if they're in the other order, it's not hosed. Right? If we go this guy, and then this guy, and I push those, and then we do this one, and I don't even need to worry about that. Easy clap. All right. Boom. Open. This game is in an open relationship with itself. All right. So we can just do this. That's cool. We have inverse little bunny foo-foo. What happens if I do this? Okay. I don't like the way this game handles that. That's a cop-out. It's a cop-out, y'all. So I just have to block, whoops. I have to block this, and then I can go into little bunny foo-foo. Okay, here, I can't go into little bunny foo-foo the same way, see? Because it's not in the middle because of the weird parabox rules. But I could do that. I don't like the uneven sizes either. Okay. Now we can't block the same way, except we kind of can. Okay, and then now what? Dude, I don't like the uneven bullshit. The uneven bow pucky. So we don't have a 3 vertical, right? We don't have a 3 vertical for that. We've got this suspicious one bagger over here. These don't even line up. That's a disgrace. Okay. So I can walk into that. Why would I do such a thing? Okay. Can't do that. Oh, I also couldn't enter the other one even if I wanted to. Like, that's so sloppy, dude. Come on. All right. Well. I mean, what are these holes in the shape of the level for? It is unclear. Do I consume alcohol occasionally? Not really. Not in any way that would be meaningful to answer yes to that question, no. I think it's dumb, mostly. I mean, there are reasons for it, but the way that we use it in current Western society is dumb. Although in the US, it's not as dumb as it is in a lot of other countries. Like, oh my God, dude, England. Holy crap. All right. What do I do here? I really have no idea. There's a middle pipe straw. I can go in the straw. Except I can't. I can't even go in the straw except north. I can't go south into the straw. Why would I go into the straw? I can't even go. See, I kind of want the straw to let me get in here at a different size. I mean, I don't know if that's how that would work, but like, I almost feel like I should, if I could go into it without pushing, I would show up all shrimpy or something. Okay, so we can't go in there because we can't push. Yeah, so the one thing I haven't tried yet is that. Okay. That puts the whole level in a thing that is the size of the exit tunnel. But it's misaligned, right? So the problem is I still end up off. Now if I do that, oh, then I can fit it in the one square. There we go. Okay. Now we have a squiggle. And a box that we don't seemingly be able to move. We could just sort of put stuff in there. Okay, so... And then we somehow appear to need the level and the squiggle here. So why not just put them there? Because that's not going to be the right... Oh, because we need to get into the squiggle. That's the third thing. We need to enter the squiggle and push that box. And a cheesy way to enter the squiggle and push the box would be to put it in here, but then we can't get it out. So the question is, how do we get in there? How do we get in there? And I feel like we do this. Cheesy clap. So that puts a real big thing there. I don't really know that that helps. Okay, wait, if I push the level down into the corner. Oh, that doesn't, oh, drat. I mean, maybe that's fine though. I kind of feel like that's not the right thing to do, but... Look at that tiny block. Okay, there, I could just walk south into that. Right? Oh, no, I can't because of that. Duh. Duh. And if I do this, that'll also push it. All I'm trying to do is this, right? Okay, if this were... Okay, here's what we do. See that? Okay. And then we get this back. Oh, wait. While it's in here, we push this out. Easy clap. Oh, there's nested places. Dang it. So we've got blue containing brown and green now. Really? Okay. If I had done this, I think this is like all cyclical, right? So if I had done this in a different order, so we don't ever want to push anything out of brown. We want to push things into brown. All right. So like there. Now we've got two things in brown. All right. So now I want to push brown into brown. Okay. See, that was a cool level. I like that level. A UI engine for designing your game. I wouldn't use any of that for an actual game that people play. Neither DRM GUI or Qt are very good for a game that an actual player is going to play. Fuck all that. Electron roller coaster. It's similar to what we just played, except the happy face is elsewhere. It's in blue. So we need to push things into brown, but then somehow be in blue. So the final push has to be out from blue into brown, which means we already lost. I think. Because nothing's in blue anymore, right? Well, maybe it works. Oh no, because this'll... Well, we basically need to do that. So we need to be like in blue with brown as background. All right. Push brown into brown, and then we leave. See, those levels are cool. I dig them. All right, now what? Is there a square under there? No. So 4, 1, 2, 4 colors. Is this really any better? Really? Okay, so similarly, we have to end here. Problem is, we need to end there with brown as background. Okay. And the problem is, I'm going to push brown into blue. So now we have purple. And so the okay, so blue can't be here. Blue has to be on a thing. I think we can do this though. Oh no, no, we can't do that. Brown has to be last. Right? So otherwise we create an infinity. Okay, so now I go there and then brown is last. Okay. Okay, that's trippy. Whoa, I pushed. I see the middle one is our own. And that'll recenter. We somehow have to put ourself on ourself. Infinity. Okay, the problem is I did it wrong because now I need to hose the green block, but maybe that's savable. Okay. Implement all the UI components here. What do you mean UI components? What are you talking about? If you're making a game, you don't tend to think in terms of UI components. That's like not a thing. UI components are for web developers and Linux people. HUD and main menu components in an Unreal Engine game. Well, HUD and main menu are very different from each other. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, do you really want your HUD and, well, maybe you do. Maybe the style of your game is that your HUD and your main menu are the same for some reason, but those are like two very different things and you're lumping them together, firstly. Secondly, if your main menu looks like DRM GUI, nobody's going to play your game. Hate to say it, but it's true. Oh, man. Okay, well, this is cool. Glad they did that. I don't understand. Oh, because there's that hole. Tricky. That was tricky. Now these are all clone Draculas. Nope. Nope. Pretty easy level, but cool. Cool. Yeah, I mean, okay, here's the thing. The way you make things easy in games is you break things down. You're like, okay, I want to have a HUD. Okay, I want to have a main menu. Which of those is more important? Honestly, probably the HUD is more important because players are looking at that all the time. They might go to the menu rarely, right? So just have like I'm sure there's just like a main menu plugin for Unreal that's not very jazzy that you can just use. And so then when it comes to the HUD, it's like, okay, what goes on the HUD? That's like different in every single game. So I would just work on that and see what that should be. You can randomly do the level by intuition. That's true. The levels are often easy enough that you can do them without understanding what's going on. Okay, so we need to put a square in a thing. And the problem is we can't really push it because we don't have room. That is the trick. So we probably need to put a square in a square somehow. Right? Problem is, how do I even get in there? Okay, what have these levels been about? I don't even know. They've been about some kind of recursive stuff, right? Just like everything else in this game. But this level does not appear to be recursive in any meaningful way. So the question is, WTF? Okay, so probably, okay, we need to put both of these in a thing. So we're going to take blue for the blue sky. Oh, that's a solid. Dude, okay, this is where you just got to make your art style for your game a little bit better. Because I guess usually the solid blocks have been gold, so I wasn't even considering that that's a solid block. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do that. Going to do that. We're going to do that, right? Actually, we need to push those off one more. And then we're going to do that. We're going to go easy clap. Okay. Now what? We got a vertical and a solid. Okay, well, we like literally cannot fit the things. Oh. But now we need, okay, that's easy clap. Ding. Flip. Well, flip you. Oh, it's left, right. I was wondering when they were going to start doing this. So I want to go out the right here, and then I come in there. And then I go out the left. That's cute. What is my favorite thing about Elden Ring? It's wondering which of these boxes the Elven Ring is in. I can't go out. Okay, I need to push the block north. Right? If I push it south, I'm sad. Oh no, if I push it south, I'm fine. Wait, no, I don't know. I don't think this is good. Because we can't ever get it out of this corner. But I can go this way, though. And then be stuck. Yeah, let's not do that. Ah, yes. There we go. That was cute. That was cute. Easy clap. Now, there's like a tunnel. Except I can't push here. Okay. So. What do I do about that? Yeah, there's really not a lot to do. I mean, what am I going to do with that? That's not going to work. It is true that this will, yeah, okay. That's a good point. Good point. Given that I literally just played Trinity, which had that puzzle in 1986. So here we got a double flip. Because I've got a flip to get it off the wall. Wait, what? Why can't I pair a box? Oh. Why is there a mini-me, but it's not really the... I guess it's a clone one. Okay, so I did a 180. And I've just got to do that again. Double cover. Okay. So we need to flip all the guys. We need to flip this horizontally. Right. But then how do we like push it? Oh, we got to put it in the boxes. We got to flip this horizontally, but not that third one. Okay, so now we've got to put the lotion in the basket. And then we've got to put that lotion in the basket. Okay. Same thing, except we need to flip. So it seems like we need to flip this top one. We need to rotate it, which is like that. I don't know why that doesn't just work. Oh, because to get this off the wall. Oh, we can't get it off the wall. Okay, hold on. That's sort of the trick, is we need to, I bet we need to flip them both the wrong way. That's what it would be. So we want to go, we want to flip the top one, so we're going to flip the bottom one. Okay. And, whoops, we want it to be, actually, I don't know why I couldn't have done this. Whoops. Maybe that's why. All right. So now we just flip it again. Oh, Patrick. It's a clone Draculas. I don't really like the clone Draculas that much, but all right. So now it's infinity. I don't like that infinity. Okay. So if I go into the clone Dracula, I come out here. So we do that. We go there. And then we go into the clone Dracula. Okay. So I've got to flip the clone Dracula. Put it there. Got to push the stone out. Got to put it, flip the clone Dracula again. And easy clap. All right. We've got a rogue Dracula down there. Will there be a level where you need to use the infinity? I don't know. Hey, we got to flip these so they line up. So the bottom one's got to get flipped. They'll... No, the top one doesn't got to get flipped, I don't think. Okay, well, how do we even get anything anywhere? Okay, we can go in and out of these rooms. Clearly, I can go into the top noodle here. Oh, I could push the top noodle into the thing. That'll flip it, unfortunately. We don't want to flip that one. But I don't... Right, so... Oh, wait. So... We actually do want to flip this one. Okay. So the deal is they flip when going in one, but not if they go into the clone Dracula. Oh, they do flip as well. So anyway. Oh no. So if you look at where we're at now, we just need the middle to not flip from how it started, right? So if I do this, right, these don't flip because it's the same way, but we flip the top one. How do I not flip somebody? Hold on. An Eldon square. I mean, it could be, okay. It could be a ring in a space that has the L1 norm. And it would still be the Elden Ring. You know what I mean? Okay. So I could separate these guys. It's like separation of powers here, right? Separation of Austin powers. So this one we want to flip is the problem. Okay, I feel like this is one of the things where you have to work it from the end. So like being hosed in the middle is not right. But let's figure out what we're doing here. So when we push, okay. So we really can't do anything here. Oh, I could have broken them apart on the left. I don't exactly know how that works, but anyway, so we flip one. Like, am I playing Towers of Hanoi here? Because if I push it out the bottom, it's in like the opposite frickin' order now. Right? And that kind of sucks. And then this one we don't want to flip, but we have to basically now that he is where he is. Although, I see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do this. No, let's do this. Let's just give ourselves... Oh, that doesn't work, right? We can get space this way, though, if we want it. I actually don't know what good that's going to do. Okay, see that? See what I'm talking about? Now we've got contiguousness. All right, so now we flip those top two, and then they'll all be wrong. Okay. So we go flip, flip. So now, see, I need to be able to get in between. So I need to go, oh yeah, I need to do this. No. I need to walk out there and push the thing. I need to walk out there and push the thing. Okay. Now they're all wrong. But if I push them out, now they're in the wrong order. Right? Which is very sad. Okay, but we factored that out. That is now out of the problem, so it should be, we just flip these, right? Okay. That one's a little hard to think about. Okay. Now, there's some push the Whopper button. Yes. We took too long there to push the Whopper button, I think was the problem. Okay, so okay, what's going on the top there? How do I get up there? Is that the space that I'm in? Obviously not. What is even the deal? Oh, those are clone Draculas. Oh, God. This is one of those shitty levels where you have to think about everything in advance. Okay. Oh, they're flipping clone Draculas. They're flipping. Do they all? Oh. Yeah, the direction that the shine goes. So the upper right and upper left are flipping, and these ones are non-flipping. So we have to flip some of these. And for each one, we have a choice, actually. But that may not be that helpful. And then once I'm up there, I'm stuck. So I don't like this because this is like way into the weird rules of the game that I don't care about. Anyway, if we push this, it's flipped now. Okay. And then we want to push this so it's flipped. Now the problem is, how do I get that off the wall? I don't even know. But let's worry about that later. And then this one is unflipped. Right? And then I want to be unflipped. Now the problem is I'm hosed right now because that guy on the left cannot do it. So I think I have to literally flip everything. I think I have to go. That's the funny thing is you can't solve it the way that you see it, right? So it's like this guy has to be unflipped because the other guys are going to be flipped, all right? Or wait, this guy has to be unflipped. No, because that fucks that up. Wait. Oh, wait, the way that okay, hold on. It doesn't actually. I think I was maybe fine. Wait, oh, I guess I undid too much. Okay, hold on. Let's redo this solution. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go there. Now, when I enter, it doesn't matter if I enter flipped or unflipped. I just have to enter here so I can push it off the wall. All right. There we go. I wasn't thinking about that correctly. Okay. Nope. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, we got a green and a red and a clone Dracula. Obviously, we have to do this because that's just what the game wants. And we push this against itself. And then we unhinge the clone Dracula. So we need to put this in the middle because of the weird tweaky rules. That was cute, though. I like that level. All right. Now, same thing, I think. Same thing. Or opposite. Okay, we have to reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. I kind of want to do this, but then the clone Dracula stuck. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, because that one is the same. I see. To get the toggle, you got to do this. Now they are samesies. And now I can toggle this one. Okay, now we got shine stripes. There sure are a lot of clone Draculas in this level. What does it even want? Well, it wants me to flip this guy, first of all. And none of the clone Draculas are flipped. There appears to be no source of... Oh wait, but it's flipped to begin with. Okay. Okay. So now the level is unflipped with respect to itself. But these down here are flipped. That might not have been that good of an idea, but... maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. So that is there. Now, we need to put the level up against a wall, which we can't do, except we can. Why isn't that up against a gray wall? Okay. I put the orange the wrong way, I think. Wait, no, it's going to go to the same place either way. That doesn't do anything because I just no-opt it, right? Oh, it's against itself. That's what. I was trying to put it against the wall inside the thing, and it's like, no, it's just against itself. All right. All right. P1, 2, what? Why is it changing? Am I playing a Valve game? One. Are those the shinies on it? Is that what those are supposed to be? Right, they're flipped. And one is a clone Dracula flipped, which means I can walk into it from over here and turn into a Q. Why didn't it turn me into a Q? Okay. The direction thing is weird. Okay. Wait, what? What? Oh, because we're pushing it. Wait, does this mean unflipped too? Why? I guess because they're not actually neighboring each other. They're just separate in the void. They're in the void. Okay. Oh, dang it. So yeah, this needs to be like... I see. We need to flip the universe, right? And then also flip this parabox. And just do that. Press 7 again. There are 3 modes. Well, easy clap. Okay, well, clearly this dude needs to get flipped. How do I... Okay. But first... So how do we get the things off the wall? So here, clearly, we could just keep doing this. How do we get the things off the wall? And the answer is when they go low, we go high, says campaign loser Hillary Clinton. All right. Now, what is my idea about how to get things over? I think I have to... Okay. I think I actually have to put this in here for some reason. I don't see how that actually helps me. Oh, if it were flipped, it would, though. All right, like if I do this... See how I could push it sideways like that? So, firstly, we do that. Then we go here. Well, I put it in the wrong place, but we go here, we move it over here. All right, then we go out, we push that, and that is an easy clap. And then, now the weird thing is, we need to flip it like, see, we need to push it out, but that'll flip it the wrong way. See what I'm saying? So we got to do it twice. We got to do it twice. And then we go there. And easy clap. All right. Boom. Clone Draculas. That Wait. All right, just still horizontal flip. So why do I care how these are horizontally flipped? Okay, so I'm going to need to go into the clone Dracula. At the end, right? So using the same trick that we did, we could push a guy down out of one of these. I don't know why I want to push a guy down. It doesn't seem that good, but let's see. Okay, so we're going to go out the door, and now I can do this, right? Now, why would I want to do that? Honestly, don't know. Because we need to push guys left from the corner, not down. Down is not that useful. Oh, we have to, okay. So if I negate one of these, I don't know which one, but let's just say this one with respect to the other one. Now we have these, and then we can embed one at a different I mean, this is going to mess things up real bad, but there's no vertical flip anywhere. There's no way to get like a rotation. So I don't totally see it. What are the modes? 7, 7. So that's the separate universe mode, and that's the fucked up mode. All right. I mean, okay. Like, let's just try some stuff. So we're going to say that guy's expendable. Wait. Did we expend that guy in the way that we want to? Maybe not. Okay, that didn't help that much. No. Oh, but you kind of almost could have imagined that helping. That's not going to do anything for me. Guys, I'm hungry. I want to go get good, delicious food. So, but I also, this is like the last level in the thing, so I kind of want to do it, you know. Okay. I'm a silly, guys, because I've been thinking about how to rotate these pieces, but like, if I had the level itself flipped, then it can go in the corner, and then I just exit the level to push the pieces. So that's actually kind of simple. Problem is, if I push the level out of the level, I'll get infinity, right? Or no, it's blocked. That's same old because of the reversal. Okay, but that's fine because we do what I was just talking about, where we put the level in a little package here, and then we ship it out. Now the problem is if we put the level in a package, we can reverse it that way. However, we can't get the package off the wall. Oh, but that's why, okay, that's why this one. Or, I don't know. Anyway. So the problem is, I need to ship this package out the door. Right, that's, okay. That's why we use the expendable, actually, right? So we put this in the clone Dracula. The other package is on the wall, so we push that out. Right, so, oh. That's the problem with this whole scenario. This whole spaghetti-o. Now wait, if we push the clone out, it won't do the same thing, right? Or will it? Maybe it will. It just won't have the thing in it? I don't know. Anyway. How do we flip this dude? That doesn't really seem like the play. Right, so if I push it out here, I get all crammed up in there. All right. And that is very terrible. What I can do is walk out there and push the thing back out. Oh, right. So here, yeah, this is what we do. As we reverse one of the clone Draculas first, and then we do that. You don't reverse by pushing the thing out. You reverse by using the reverse thing. So we do that. We do. Okay, so now the problem is I reversed the wrong one. Lol. Okay. So we do this. And then we do this. Okay. Now I'm in a reversed frickin' level where if I go out, easy clap. Oh, it wasn't the last one. Guys, I said it was the last one. It wasn't. Okay. There's a room from Atari 2600 Adventure. There's the level. Flippied. There's... like, who even cares at this point? But there's things happening. All right. Problem. Once something gets flipped, it's stuck to the walls. Right? So we need to flip this twice. And the problem is we need to flip this first. Okay, this is a terrible disaster. So we need it facing inward. All right. And then this goes in there. Okay, so now the problem is it's flipped the wrong way. So we need this inward. We need this. Oh, but now... like, there's literally no way to do it. Okay. Here's what we do. No, we can't even put him in the other thing. What is the deal, guys? See, we don't want it. Like, as soon as I push this, I'm dead, right? Because I can't. And this needs to be facing inward to push something into it. So I need to push this guy in that way. That would help. That would let me win, basically. But I don't see how to do that. Like, basically, I need the openings to be the opposite direction. Which they are in the beginning. Oh, I could do this. Hang on. Whoops. No, because that gets it pointing the wrong way. Yeah, okay, once I push this block against the wall, that's a lose condition, as far as I can tell. We have to not do that. It's so constrained. There's like nothing to do. Oh, I have to take it. I have to round trip it twice. That's guys. The whole reason I wanted to push it in the box was so I could get it free of the wall. So duh, I take it on an elevator ride. Whoops, didn't even want to go that far. I take it on an elevator ride. I get it free of the wall. Okay, yeah, easy clap. We push the elevator up here. Okay, that's actually a good level. I'm happy with that. It's just I was being dumb. Easy clap. Okay. GG's. We get a sneak preview of the next level, and then that's it for our play session for today. Cycle. As if there have not been cycles in the game. 170 solved. So we're like halfway through the game. We're half of the paraboxes have been opened, and we have not yet found the Elven Ring. Is the difficulty ramping up? It is, yeah. Like, you know, some of those last few levels were respectable. Like, they weren't brutally hard, but I don't think brutally hard is necessarily that good, right? Like, but they were interestingly challenging, I would say. Found the difficulty jump at the very end. Well, we are not there yet. We are not yet at the very end. No ring, that's true. We have no Elven Ring. We'll give it a try later. We'll keep looking for it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to go have my daytime now. Now that it's 1 p.m. And we'll see what happens later. See y'all.